Can you hear me now? I just realized my mic has been turned down. Are you there? I don't know if anybody heard anything I just said. Happy New Year. I was meaning to jump on earlier, but I had a couple delays. I'm going to actually remove that whole section. I can't believe I did that. Do you want to read for tonight, Anesthetic Delta? Hi, Nisha. Happy New Year. I just went and started the whole part of my video with no microphone. So I'm going to be removing this whole first part of the video because there was no sound whatsoever. Happy New Year. I hope everybody is great. I'm going to start doing some questions. I probably lost Anesthetic Delta because I didn't have any sound. All right. Who would like to have a read and check in on their energy tonight? I'll edit that first part out. All right. Anesthetic Delta, you still here? Nisha? What's your big wish for this new year, Nisha? What's your big wish? Yes. What's your big wish for 2025? What's your big wish? Goldie, your person. Did you hear the meditation to call in your specific person yet? And the violet flame one is another one that's really good. You're missing your person. I'm seeing that right now. You've got the Knight of Cups upside down. All right. So Goldie, I'll get some clarification here, but I'm showing here that there's a little bit of, you're a little upset about your person. I'm seeing here that your ideal person is resisting you, and it's causing you a little discomfort here. It looks like in the recent past, it seems like, you had it all with them. It seems like there was passion, there was love, there was promises made to each other, and everything was really going along really good. But there was such a feeling of belonging with each other, and you were really grateful of the situation. But what you didn't see coming was that, so your subconscious started taking over. Your subconscious started kicking in. And what I'm seeing here is there was a lot of conflict because of you needing to release an attachment disorder. So it wasn't about you being confident. It wasn't about them bringing a message, but it's about healing the attachment disorder, the imbalance in this dance. So I'm seeing here that your subconscious is something that you didn't see it was coming, that, you thought you were stable. You thought, oh, everything is good. But, you focused on Goldie. You stayed focused on the one person. And if you can see that what is blocking you is not anything else other than your own dissatisfaction. If you cannot be so upset, if you can actually get emotionally feeling good, and that's why I suggested those meditations. If you can get into that place where you emotionally feel really good, you're going to see that you're going to heal that trauma. And that trauma, once it's healed, you're going to be so happy. You see, you really have no idea how good you're going to feel. You thought that being disconnected was being happy, and that has a lot to do with this attachment that we're talking about. But you have to heal some avoidant attachment on his end. So in order for you to do that, you have to understand that if he's avoidant attachment, you get into insecure attachment, you're going to feed into his avoidant attachment. And it's going to just be that dance that I had talked about in the videos. You need to actually create some healthy tools so that when you do communicate with him, when he does come back to talk to you, you'll be able to, yes, I know, I seen that you gave up. I told you that right at the very start. You're disappointed and you're upset with him. Yeah. So it's showing here that you have to heal that. This has a lot to do with him. It's not about you. So, you start questioning your values. You start questioning whether or not you should come or go. And you are really upset. And it's showing you are really upset. You're disappointed. And this is something that you're going to have a problem with anybody that you're with. You may not believe it, but it's true. You think you want to start over, but this is not done. If you go and move on, you'll just have the same thing with somebody else. So, and that's the thing, you don't want that, right? This person, it has a lot to do with how you're manifesting. It has a lot to do with the words you choose and how you communicate with them, and how you express yourself was actually a problem. You were reactive to their energy. And what you had to do is you need to focus on your manifestation. Your manifestation is not working. You're not getting your messages because of the fact you have a broken heart. You're not able to feel good. You're not able to feel satisfaction. You're not able to really get in with a good vibration to manifest this. What happens on one level of your life, it will mirror on everything else. And so with you're healing trauma. So as you heal trauma, it will literally change your vibration and every single else. It will be so good for you as you move along. You are going to be very happy here. And I see a yes with your happiness. Yes. If you're asking if he's coming back, yes. I'm getting that. But he's avoiding attachment. And if he's avoiding attachment, that means be prepared with some tools. That's why I'm making these meditations. I used to charge for them. I'm making these meditations so that you can get in alignment. They'll help you. You are to release the fears. You have lots of fears, and it's time to let them go. Those fears are not helping you. They are just creating more insecurity in this. So once you trust this process, and anything that does not feel good, let it go. Hi, Bodhi. Hi, Teja V. Hey, how you guys doing? So the fact of you are wondering, should I let this go? Should I walk away? Should I stay? That part is a karmic lesson. That part, whether or not you choose to go or stay, has nothing to do with them. That is about you learning what's going on inside yourself. You have to tap out the blocked, trapped emotions. There is some emotions that are stuck inside of you about this pain. They were repressed and they were holding you back. And it's time to let them go. So even though I went and did a whole bunch of meditations just recently, they're really great. I have some more, and I'm doing a past life regression one tonight. Yes, you can. Please drop your email. I want affirmation ebook from you. I don't have an affirmation ebook. I do have a PDF book I can send you. I have one of my other books. They're not affirmation books though. They're great books to help you. And my meditations are going to be really powerful too. Is that what you want? Is an email address, so that the email address you'll find below my information on my even on my website that I list, you should even have. It probably, I think it's supposed to be listed. Yeah, there should be a contact there. My website also has information there. I think even copy of my ebook is on the website. All right. I can put my email address here, but if everybody goes and emails me, unfortunately, I will tell you, I don't, a lot of my stuff will go to spam. So I don't even know if I can message on that. Just one second. I have to see if I can get into the chat, guys. Because I'm live, I can't get into the chat. Just one second. All right. So I don't even know if I can. Sorry. I'm typing it in. And there's no dot after com, and my email address is this, and I'll send you out a PDF. If you don't want to go on Amazon to get it, I will send it. Oh, don't look at that one, that's wrong. Sorry guys, sorry guys, sorry guys. It won't let me access the chat. All right, so, all right. I don't know what you drop on mine means, unfortunately. All right, who is next? Hey, Bodie, Happy New Year's. And I had no sound at the very first of this video, so I'll remove that part. Teja V, you want to be next? Bodie, do you want one? Nisha. I have no idea what you're saying. You can't contact me at this email. I don't know why. All right. So Bodhi, you'll be next. I'm going to go and... Sorry, Nisha, I have to move on. All right. So Tejavi, Happy New Year, guys. We're going to make that... I'm going to tell you. My wish to all of you is that you're going to be with your person. I have the tools here for ya. All right. All right. Happy New Year to you. Email me at that email up there. It's VickyMartinMUA@hotmail.com. Email me there and I'll send us, but truly, I prefer people purchase them on Amazon. All right. So, Teja V, you're asking about him, I'm assuming. But you have a blockage here. All right. It looks like you've been sacrificing yourself through retribution. In retribution, it's a past life energy, and it has a lot to do with you are being persecuted because of the fact you were panic stricken about something going wrong. And you have to, hey, Jessica, nice for you to join me. Happy New Year. So, retribution, this whole martyrism, you're overcompensating too much. You're doing too much. You need to relax. You need to have fun. It's time for you to have fun. It's time to you to just relax and have fun. You're not to be punished and persecuted anymore, and you're not to sacrifice yourself anymore, okay? In the recent past, I am showing here that you started letting go of the responsibility by being with this distortion in this masculine, okay? This masculine is the person who is, it seems like this masculine, it's just this masculine. Well, the masculine was distorted in the past. And so because of it, secretly, maybe this masculine does love you, but you're taking upon a lot of this energetically yourself. All right. So I'm seeing here what you didn't see coming was there was some quick decisions that you had to make, and you were afraid to have those conversations that was necessary. There just seemed that, what was actually working out or working towards you or working out for you was the fact you were taking on their energy. This really wasn't about what you want at all. This was about you healing, you doing a lot of healing. In fact, what was blocking you was you resisting you doing this on your own, you being in your own energy. There is a lot of balance in the yin and the yang, which means the more work you were doing on yourself, it was more important that you did the work for both of you. So, with your guys' energies being such polarity, it was making it a lot of work for you. You see, for you, you need to get your energy update it and fresh so you can have a healthy, secure attachment. Is he coming? very soon, but you need to not let them steal your energy. Let your energy be yours. Let their energy be theirs. It's not New Year's here yet, but I know in other places it's already 12. It is 9:53 here, p.m. It's 9:53 p.m. here. So what I'm seeing here is, it's important for you to do some meditations and use the law of attraction. So, that meditation I told you to call in your SP or your twin flame. I'm thinking SP and TF. So SPF is your twin flame SPF, SP. So anyway, it's saying here it's important for you to follow through with some of those meditations that is going to align you with the law of attraction. The reason is because you have to work on your magnet. Your magnet got a little distorted because of some repressed emotions. So as you are learning to reparent yourself, you're going to get a little happy surprise. All right. It just seems that the more that you release the attachment styles, you're going to see this is past life. You're not actually avoiding attachment, or they are not actually avoiding attachment. This has a lot to do with sunscreen, protection. This has a lot to do with some past life issues that's coming through here. You're going to figure it out in your Akashic records. You are showing here that it is a time for you, a lesson for you from a past life is to release the conflict, and you're going to do it through the violet flame. So violet flame, I did one up recently. Actually, it's like, it went viral. In 6 days, I've got like 2,700 views. So it truly went viral. So I have the Akashic records is coming up soon. I have a whole bunch of other hypnosis meditations that I'm going to start doing tonight and tomorrow more. But the ones the three of them, they're kind of like hypnosis types of meditations. And so if there was somebody made a comment, like I'm talking too much, but that's how you do hypnosis. But so that's what I'm getting for you. I am seeing that you got to get out of your head, and you have to get authentic. You have to get into your energy, not his. You love him so much, you're taking on him. You're not in control of the vibration. You're taking on his vibration, and he is sabotaging you. Are you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? Just a second, guys. Sorry, I had chicken wings in the oven and they were getting crispy. Well, I don't know what happened. Who are you calling? You. We're calling you, Tejavi. that was your reading the whole time. Yes, it was. Yeah, Bodhi is after you. It was Tejavi and then Bodhi. Jessica came on after I started doing the reading. All right. I just got to separate some of these cards for some reason. I gathered them up and they're all together here. Yes, that was for you. Yes. So yeah, you had some you had some news there. And there are some meditations that may benefit you because it's important for you to all right. Bodhi, this is for you. All right. Bodhi, you're a people pleaser, aren't you? All right. So I'm getting here. You should do the violet flame. There's a reason why it went viral. All right. So it looks like you're holding really tight to someone. And it's time for you really to look inside. It's time for you to look at the answers inside here. What's going on? It's you are so I'm showing here that you're holding too tight to someone. And so what that means is when you're holding too tight to someone, it's a little, it's not giving the space. So remember when we talked one time about atoms? When you're looking too hard at atoms, what's going to happen is if you're looking too hard at atoms, they don't move. And then as soon as you look away, they start moving, right? You start, and it's like they move. You need to look away so the atoms will move, is what this is like. If you start looking into your intuition, you will stop with this energy outside of you and start putting that energy back inside of you. You're paying attention too much to what is going on outside of you. You're not paying attention to what's going on inside of you. So in the past regarding this situation, you felt like things were going backwards. There was a lot to do with a contract with somebody. This really looked like a promise with somebody that needed to be cleared. I'm pretty sure that this person may have even been a past life, a karmic situation, but it's definitely a contract that needed to be cleared. And what you didn't see that was happening was you did not want to see what was going on with this relationship. Something was going on that you felt that there was a conversation and there was topics, but you know, and you when you look back, you can see it now, but you didn't see it before. But you can see it now, but you didn't see it at the time when you were in it. And so what was happening was, what is in your favor is that your ego is not involved with this. You're not the one ending things. This has a lot to do with something else. You see, you are showing what's blocking you. You don't want to start over. You don't want to release the attachment. The attachment is the problem, not him, the attachment. There is a problem with the attachment. The attachment is the insecure attachment that you need to go, are you still there? Are you still there? Are you still there? Hey, are you still there? Hey there. Hey there. Are you still there? Are you there? Hey, are you there? You just... It's like you're constantly needing reassurance. You need to constantly be checking in. And so because of that, it's actually blocking you. So you need reassurance all the time. So you're looking for some way of validating it. And what I am seeing here is drop the potential that there's something wrong with you. Drop the possibility that there's something you need to fix. Why don't you get into the energy that you are amazing and that love is so intoxicating, attracted to you, that love is coming into you? Because I think that this person, the only reason why things didn't expand and grow is because this person is avoiding attachment, not you. It's bringing out your insecure attachment. That's all. And it triggered you. So here you are, you know, you want a commitment, then express you want a commitment. And if somebody says they don't want a commitment, then don't get involved with them. Because if somebody does not want a commitment, they don't want a commitment. They just don't want a commitment. And if you force them into having a commitment, they're going to resist you. They're going to resist a lot. And it's energy. It's just how it works, right? So here you are, and you're giving more than you're receiving. And it's energy. And you just feel these waves, and you're like, oh, but it feels so good, because you're a people pleaser. And you feel good when you're making somebody feel good. But when they're avoiding attachment, they're not making you feel good. They're actually rejecting everything you're doing. So it's important for you. If you want abundance, cut the cords to anything that's toxic. If you want to have receiving love and affection and attention, then don't be attached so much that you need them to constantly validate you. Be in the energy that you are so freaking amazing. Why would they not want you, right? You see, the more that you focus on you, the more you are going to see that this collaboration was because of you. They are nothing without you. And yes, the more you focus on yourself and not this connection, the more the energy of this connection will repair itself. The conflict that happens between you two is because you don't feel safe. And if you don't feel safe, you're constantly needing some kind of a validation that you're going to be safe. And this person does not know how to give it to you. The person does not have the tools and doesn't care to learn the tools to be able to communicate. So do ask the angels, do the violet flame, and understand you're able to make mistakes. You're supposed to have fun. You're not supposed to be punished or persecuted. You're supposed to just let go. Don't be checking in. Don't be always thinking something's going to happen and wrong, because this is where it's taken you. This is sharing with me that you need to look at your attachment style. Sorry, someone is asking me to do their reading as well. So that's why it's really, really important for you to look into that. Now, I am posting a bunch of videos to help you with that. I'm not doing this to try to do a sales pitch. It's definitely coming up in the cards that that's what it's doing, and that's why I created those, because it would help. I know I choose people who are avoiding attachment. I know what it's like. All right, so I mean, I can go into deeper and talk about shadow work and everything else, but really it's just an attachment style. Insecure attachment is most triggered by avoidant attachment, and this person's avoidant attachment, which makes you very, very insecure. And so this is really what's going on here. So that's kind of basically in a nutshell, in a general way. Let's pull a karma card for you. So are you supposed to go on a trip? Because if you're asking, should you leave? What do you think will happen if you leave? Have you tried the violet flame? It's so in this description, there's a bunch of videos that I have linked. You should try some of those. And I'm going to do some more hypnotic meditations, and that's what they are. They're just hypnotic. I actually did the first one, and the sound was really the music was too loud, so I had to redo them. But yeah. Bodhi, you still here? All right. Also, quite frequently, I know people will like in the chat, but if you can go and just take a moment and like actually my video, that would be great too. Do you have anything to say, Bodhi? Is there anything? I know you're not saying much. Oh, hey, Dern. I was just going to do you. You made it on. All right. So, Happy New Year, Darren. I hope you're having a great night. Hola. I'm blowing the horn from here. So let me clear. Can you hear me okay, Darren? All right. Well, I hope, Bodhi, that keep your zen, keep calm, don't need no validation. You're supposed to be the magnet. Just be the magnet. Okay. Yeah, you can watch this. I was just going to do you anyway. I know you text me there, but that's all right. You can come and watch this. But your question is being answered. I can tell what your question is. All right. So, Darren, I'll tell you what's happening. You got some fear going on about something that you have lost hope over. You lost hope and you got some fears that's coming up. And those fears, by the way, there is a meditation I'm doing on releasing fear. So just in case, that might help. But you have some fears and you've been disengaging a little bit because it was something that you felt a little hopeless over. You thought, oh, this is not going to happen for me. And what's happening is in the past, you were being a little patient. And regarding this situation, you experienced during your patience, you experienced some things that totally didn't go the way you expected. You know, people who you thought was really nice weren't so nice. People who seemed not so nice turned out pretty nice. So there was a lot that you were seeing about polarities. And so what you didn't see coming was the fact that there was some energy that just needed to be clear about releasing some toxic stuff that you have experienced in the past. And so there was maybe some experiences that you held on to it too much, and they had to repeat it a few times until you were able to say, oh, that's enough. And so what has been actually working out for you and working really well for you is the fact that you know that something's happening soon. You just don't let anybody get to you. You see, you don't get in your head. You listen to your heart, and you know that there is something that was going to happen and was going to be very important. The only thing is, what is blocking you is there is, all right. What's blocking you is there's something fated. All right. There's something fated that's happening, and it's you blocking you. You're blocking yourself because you don't believe in a fated, secure relationship. You just don't believe in them. You truly can't wrap your head that you can have one. And so as long as you see that you are manifesting, see, this is the thing, you're manifesting these types of relationships to appear as not for you or not working out for you because it's how you're manifesting. But you've got one. You've got one. And yeah, so what you call out, you will receive. And if you want a commitment, there's one here for you, because it's saying here that there is someone who is a special soulmate. They are your highest level soulmate too. And they are here to teach you to surrender, to teach you how to give in to your fear. Your fear, you've been manifesting from your fear, not from your heart. You can tap into it. You know something's going to happen, but then you let your fears take over. And so your highest level soulmate is going to show you how to really surrender into that heart. You see, you've been deceiving yourself. You've been telling yourself all sorts of lies because of the way that you were raised. You have to relearn how to love yourself because others did not really have the tools to show you how to love yourself. And so here you are. Trying to figure out how to balance, the divine feminine and masculine and how that works because you just didn't feel like love was an opportunity for you. You did not feel that you could manifest a partnership for you to balance your own energies inside of you. You never understood that if you balance the energies inside of you, that they will show up on the outside of you. And so here you thought somebody had to show up on the outside of you in order for it. Oh, I love myself. Yeah, well, you love yourself, but that's the thing. You love yourself as like you're not believing that there could be somebody that would be just somebody who would be just perfect for you. That somebody will show up for you. And so I'm not saying you're not loving yourself. It has nothing to do with confidence. It has everything to do with you not growing up in an environment to see how that works. And it's not that you don't love yourself. It's because I don't get that you don't love yourself. You just don't believe. It's like the self-talk didn't. Somebody told you that you weren't going to have somebody in your life. So I'm seeing here. You need to be adventurous, but you also have to do this. You have to do some of this work. And it's kind of like get into the energy of looking at yourself in a mirror, and it's a manifesting trick, and you're going to amplify it with the mirror by being somebody else in the energy of whoever this is you're calling in, and to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, like, fall in love with your image as if you're somebody else falling in love with you. Start manifesting that energy because, so let's just say you sometimes get a little dark in your mood. And when you get dark in your mood, you're actually taking away from you manifesting this. You need to actually uplift your mood because sometimes when you get moody, you kind of like, I give up. And it's actually interfering. So what they're saying here is to do some of the meditations, talking about it here. Do some of the meditations because it will heal a little bit of this toxic energy that there's a little bit of, like not toxic, but you're just like sometimes seeing these red flags. And when you can go and get into this energy of these meditations and what they will do, you'll notice that the red flags were not really red flags. you have been going backwards. You've been kind of being a little negative when it comes to relationships, and you keep on thinking, oh, I got other options. I can go somewhere else. And, oh, it's not me. I'm not pushing them away. I don't have any trauma. It's not me. It's her. I think we're getting along good, but then they leave. Maybe that's called a projection. Sorry to be harsh. But, I do see that love is there for you. You have a soulmate that's showing up for you. And they are saying, the soulmate, you two have past lives together. Do I hear fireworks? All right. They don't leave. I never let them enter. I know, right? You're too guarded. Oh. All right. Well, I hope you're having a happy new year. At least you got some company. All right. Jessica, before I leave, you have any questions? Are you still just observing? Who's here all yet? I'm sure that's Rhonda, my ex-fiance. So you should try some of those meditations of mine if you can get them to work. See what happens after you do it one or twice. There's a bunch of links right below my description here. See if you can get them to work. Now, I do have to go and fix the very start of my video. I started my video with my microphone not plugged in, so that meant it's quiet. Sure. Yes, Darren, I wish you the best. Go check those out. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. Keep me in your pocket. Bodie, you're still here. I'm glad to know that you're still here. Let me see something, Bodie. Let me see if I can get something for you. I do know you got to work on that video. I might work on another video for you. Is that a blue Yeti? It is. It is. But it's pink. Yeah, it is. But it's pink with my little puffy top. All right. I am looking for one more 100 subscribers. Oh, and for all of you who don't know, I'm offering a contest. So if you go and subscribe during this period of time, I'm keeping track. I will be drawing at the end of January a lucky winner. And by you referring this person, you would also win this prize. So if you are already subscribed, then refer somebody, or have them also. So basically, if you refer a friend, that person will go and win. You would also win a private reading. All right. So it would be a private premium type of reading. They're pretty in depth. And so I'm offering that. I would like to go and get everybody to subscribe. But at the same time, I do want to grow my channel a little bit. So I am offering that. I usually don't give away premium types of readings on my frees. And so if you're interested in doing one of those, it would be recorded. It would be nothing I would share with anybody. And it would be something that you can keep the link to if you win. And like I said, so if you are subscribed, you refer a friend. Everybody who is subscribing during this period of time does have an opportunity to win. And the person who also referred that person. So make sure you tell your friend, hey, I'm referring you. This person's great. That is great. But if you happen to win, please tell her that I referred you. So that this way, because everybody can't message me and tell me, oh, I'm referring this person, because it's really like the person I draw, and then they can tell me who referred them. So it'd be 2 winners getting the readings. I just bought one too. You just bought one what? You just bought one what? All right. Jessica, I'm going to do you next. And we'll move on from Darren. We'll check in and see how your new year is going. Well, Jessica, look at you working hard. You have been doing a lot of work and it's showing. I am seeing here. I'm seeing here, though, you still need to get over a little bit of that heartbreak. All right, so you're so close, so close. Girl, you're doing a great job. It's showing very close to success. You see, the universal laws are in play. The more that you're getting all that work done, the laws are starting to benefit you. All right. Now, you have in the past, it's showing here in the past, the masculine went sideways. He was not being structured. He wasn't being very authority. His energy was very distorted. All right. And so you went and asked the angels for some help, and angels came and gave you some help. They directed you to some help to help you. But what you did not know that at that time, but regarding the situation, is you have some heavy fears that you have to release. You see, you thought, oh, this would be simple. I just need to do this. No, you were scared. You were scared. And what has been really helping you out is the fact that you have a secure attachment. You're one of the few. You're not having an unhealthy attachment now. You've been doing your work. You have been looking at your finances. You've been focusing on your priorities. And so your attachment is pretty secure. What's been blocking you is this uncontrollable energy, and you're a mom. So here you are, knowing that you've been just letting go lots of things and everything that you love. This partnership, you need to reprogram your memories. You need to do the subliminal meditation. And it is saying here about a meditation to call in your specific person. You see, I'm seeing here that the breakup between you two is about this distortion that is going on in your masculine, and this will balance the masculine quite a bit. You think, oh, I got all these choices, but again, that's subconscious reprogramming. The key to all of your manifestations is your subconscious, and there is something in your subconscious. It's not about secure attachment. It's not attachment disorder, but there's something in your subconscious that you don't believe that you're lovable. You're not able to. You have a fear of intimacy. So once you decide, that's it. I'm repairing these little flaws, these little holes. My energy is great. I just got these little holes that I got to repair. You'll see that you were in denial of some anxious attachments. And so once you see that you're clearing that away, you'll see that once you do a really good cleanse, this relationship is going to be there for you. You had to heal your heartbreak because your person wasn't in your life and you got too much in your head. There was a lot for you to learn. Yeah. So you're to see that you have a blockage in your sacral, and your sacral is where you trust your feelings. You don't even trust your feelings sometimes. And so you need to take some time out and just have some fun, feel good to get outside. Actually, there is some stagnant energy that's going on that is just stuck on you. In fact, emotional freedom technique is a energy form of clearing. It would really benefit you because you got some blocked energies. But you do have to let go of this karmic situation that you have gone through over and over again, many times, lifetimes. You like to go and blame yourself for something that somebody else did. And once you raise your vibration, maybe do a little journaling, you're going to see that it's time to let that person go. And when they do, you'll see, oh, that wasn't even me. It was them. And just trust into the divine so you can have your reconciliation. Because this is your highest level soulmate. And that's your messages for you. Okay, high five. All right. I'm going to wrap it up now. I do have to go and remove the very first part of our sessions because my microphone wasn't working. And other than that, I'm going to go work on a meditation. I've got some linked in below my description, so go check it out. Send a friend, subscribe, win an in-depth reading. And your friend doesn't even have to come and join us all the time. Just be able to take advantage of any help that they want to do. All right. So I'm going to go eat some chicken wings, respond to a couple messages. I'm sure I got a few. Violet Flame is a good one. And on top of the Violet Flame is calling in your specific person. I'm doing another one like that. I'm going to do a past life regression one tonight. All right. So, Happy New Year. I'm going to go on and do the signs, what to expect for the new year. I'm going to do some of those, and I'll be back online tomorrow for sure. And you may even see me online soon doing some of the meditations. All right. So, Happy New Year. Hope you're all good. And may you all manifest a wonderful connection. And for those who may have not heard all of the great news that they wanted to hear, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means you have to change how you're manifesting. Bodhi, change how you're manifesting. Don't focus on them. Focus on you being the magnet. You being the magnet. Good night, everyone. Happy New Year. I gotta go fix the sound. All right. Good night, everybody.